Still I Rise, Maya Angelou. Activity 1. Look at the pictures and the title of the poem. What do you think the poem is about? Read the poem to see if you were right. Activity 2. Find words in the poem with these meanings. 1. Distorted, meaning changed. 2. Stamp. 3. Boldness. 4. Overcome. 5. Jumping. 6. Bent over. 7. Deeply emotional and sad. 8. Arrogant pride. 9. Really. 10. Garden. 11. Rising up. 12. Growing bigger. 13. Carry amazingly. Activity 3. Discuss and answer the questions about the poem. 1. Who do you think the speaker of the poem is? Why? 2. Who do you think the speaker is talking to? Why? 3. What is the mood of the poem? 4. What is history's shame? 5. What is the poem's main message? Activity 4. Find examples of the following in the poem. A. Metaphor. A word or phrase used to describe somebody or something else in a way that is different from its normal use, in order to show that the two things have the same qualities. B. Simile. A word or phrase that compares something to something else using the words like or as. Activity 5. Answer the questions about the poem. 1. What images of nature does she use in her similes and metaphors, and why? What effect do they have? 2. What collectively are oil wells, gold mines and diamonds? What does she use these similes to describe and why? 3. What is the main rhyming sound of the poem? How is repetition used? What effect does it have? 4. How and when does the structure of the poem change? What effect do you think it has? Activity 6. Complete the text about Maya Angelou with these words. Raised, assassinated, spokesperson, activist, varied, overcome, change, celebrated, movement disadvantaged. What do you think? 1. How did you react to this poem? 2. Do you like it? Why? Why not? 3. How relevant do you think it is today? Will there be an end to racial and other forms of discrimination in the future? How did these people further the civil rights movement in the US? Benjamin Franklin, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X. Choose one figure to write more fully about. Include information on what part he or she played, what changes came about as a result of his or her actions.
Pages 20 and 21. Exercise 1.
Still I rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise.
Page 21. Exercise 6. Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was a celebrated African-American poet, writer, and public speaker. She had been a bus conductor, nightclub singer, dancer, actress, magazine editor, screenwriter, and director in her long and varied career, and broke many boundaries for black women during the course of it. Born in 1928 and raised in segregated rural Arkansas, she managed to overcome her humble and severely disadvantaged beginnings in the American South to become an important activist and lead figure in the African American civil rights movement, which achieved huge social change between 1955 and 1968. She worked alongside both Martin Luther King and Malcolm X before each was assassinated. Respected as a spokesperson for black people and their culture, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Barack Obama in 2010. She died in 2014.